Na, hello srácok! Üdv mindenkinek! Szóval, ugye, folytatjuk nyilván. Ahol abba hagytuk, most jön az, hogy ugye amiket az a sok szar, amit gyűjtögettünk eddig, a parfüm, meg az a csengő, meg mit tudom én micsoda. Azt most elvileg megfogjuk, aztán oda rakjuk, vagy oda megyünk és lerakjuk arra a helyre, ugye, ahova kell. Azaz ahol volt ez a rituálé az elején, vagy micsoda. Ott van a izé. Jaj, ma megint duma lesz, gyerekek. Nem baj. Kibírjuk, vagy nem tudom, max nagyon gyorsan lepörgetjük. De megint dumálni fog. Csomót. Na nézzük. Mi lesz.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
Az igaz.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh,
Kites?
I'm on
Még
a
megint
list,
kell
guys.
valami?
Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
Még mindig kell valami
No,
basszus.
no. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Jó, akkor most gondolom megvesszük azokat a kites-t, vagy mit francot meg kell venni. Az ott van lent. Irány lefele. Szó. Megint az nagyítól kell, vagy ez nem ugyanaz a nagyi, ugye? Genshin lehet ugyanaz.
Ah,
Ma'am,
sir,
I'm
you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Ja,
Well,
mindegy.
that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 4
Indeed. These are decorations
Skippelem,
used in the
nem
rite
várom
of
meg.
parting.
Gyerekek, azt a
The
hosszú
7
izét,
kites
amíg
represent the 7.
lenyögi a dumát.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Drio Archon...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the...
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Nem fizetjük ki.
It's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Megint ad pénzt nekünk, hál' Isten. Egyed is.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Jó. Tree workers. Jó, szóval valami munkásokat kell megkeressük. Itt van egy.
Hiring
Dumáljunk.
help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure?
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora.
15?
What say you?
A
Ott van
most
ez a-
fair price.
Haha, nem, kösz. Kapsz 5000-et, tesóm. Többi marad nálam.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say.
Akkor baszolj meg. Akkor kapsz 10 000-et.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
Hú, akkor nesze ott a
A
15-öt.
pleasure doing business with you.
Szop ki a faszt. Kiszapod a faszom, köcsög. Na. Itt van ez is. Ez is valami 15
A
000
full
biztos.
day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
25,000 per day.
No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Nem az.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
Nem, 25 000-et nem adunk ennek a hülyének. Max 20 000-et.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Megvan ez is.
Error.
Oké, az fent van. Ha neki a maradékot tudjuk oda passzolni, nincs több pénzünk.
Oh, so what's the job?
Let me see.
Jó.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip.
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Ja. Elfogadjuk mindent. És legyen már ez a... Csináljunk valami... Mi ez? Give the... Jó, hát van nálunk
Have you
minden.
brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Jó. Meg vagyunk, talk to child, akkor megyünk vissza izéhez. Kell még pénzt. Megyünk, kérünk még, kunyerálunk még pénzt tőle. Nem úgy nyilván. Bár az nem lenne rossz, lehet, amúgy ki tudja. Vagyunk.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
Nem tudom, én már nem emlékszek rá, mi volt
You
ott.
both need to
Jó
calm
van.
down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Na, megjött a nagy dumás.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Na,
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
jó. Irány a kövi dolog, kivel mit kell? Go to Bubu Farm, ja, most arra a farmra megyünk, ugye? Vagy micsodára, valami ilyesmit beszélt. Vagy valami ilyesmi helyre kell menni.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Nem mer oda menni, talán jó, megnézzük itt a recepciós. Oké.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Hülyi.
I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time,
Elég
Chi-Chi
hülye
died.
szinkronja van ennek is.
Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to
Miért lenne
herself.
zombi amúgy ez a izé? Mondta, azt tudom, hogy azt mondta, hogy zombi, de
My
hát
dear
mi?
Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody would...
Go to Mount Tianheng,
Jó.
find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters,
Ezt láttuk,
protecting
vagy ez...
Liyue
Hoppá.
from external
Nem tudom, hogy
threats.
ez videóban volt-e, vagy láttam-e veletek együtt, már nem emlékszek.
Mr. Zhang
Ha igen,
really,
akkor
really
lehet az.
knows
Nem biztos amúgy az, amire én is gondolok.
This is the first I
De
have
lehet,
ever
hogy
heard
az.
of the...
Jó,
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did
Okay.
you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legend. What it
Fish.
looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it keeps...
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will
na,
find
menjünk a
some...
balisztához.
What the heck is...
Majd kiderül, mi az a kokogót. Gyorsabban elolvasom, gyerekek, mint kimondják, mert ha nagyon szeretnétek végighallgatni, akkor eddig úgy voltam, hogy jó, végighallgatjuk, de annyit csinálnak, hogy már inkább játszanék, értitek? Túl sok a szöveg. Már unom az agyamat. Na. Hol van ez a ballista? Itt az fent valamerre. Menjünk én bőrrel, mennek tovább írja a futást. Meg tovább lehet vele futni, plusz gyorsabban regenerál a izéje. Staminája. Na. Hú, igen, itt is voltam már nyilván. De nem, ez nem az akkor, amire én gondoltam. Vagy lehet az lesz majd végül, csak most előbb kell megnézni, vagy nem tudom. Ez majd kiderül. Fölmászik, nagyon jó. De mindig nem tudom, hogy lehet bejutni. De ja, ott van fent, jó, akkor ez. Ilyet is láttam már, igen. De hát több helyen is van, azt hiszem, ez a szar. Check, ez kell nekünk. Bár ez el van törve, hogy én nézem.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device,
Hát igen, az el van törve.
It broke?
after millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited...
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Ja. Nézd
Where
már.
is that supply post? Here post...
Itt a bejárat. Pedig nem találtam meg még, pedig itt már voltam. Ezeket kinyitjuk. Ja, jó, és ezzel javítjuk meg, amit itt összeszedtem. Elvileg. Majd mindjárt kiderül.
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Lőni
Over
kell vele?
here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hoppá.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Mindjárt kinyílek titeket vele, öcsém.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Szóval ezek szétbaszták a izét, mert fel akartak menni valami hegyre, ugye, mert tele van itt ilyen kincsekkel, meg ilyenek. Erre mi meg megjavítottuk, most aztán izé, szopják a faszt.
Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Most harc van, ugye? Ezt nem lehet használni? Defeat the treasure orders. Gyertek! Atyaisten, mi 49-es szintűek? Ez nem éppen fair. Hílelés. Utána ezeket a nagy darabokat. Gyere, Getsz! Meghaltak. Megvannak? Megvannak? Ott az íjászka. Az a gond, hogy ez szerintem nem hal bele. Kész. Ennyi, ugye? Hogy elnézem, más nincs itt már. Már csak vissza kéne jussak oda a hegyre. Istenem. Mindjárt visszamászunk oda, aztán nem tudom, minden jó. Minden jó lesz. Oké. Okay. Még van itt egy... Még az egy hülye itt maradt. jönnek, értem.
Let the show begin!
Azt nem azt akartam. Mindegy, jó lesz így. Annyi. Ó, Istenem!
I got careless.
Hányan jönnek még? Még egy hullámmal. Ezeket is föl kell megint másszak, mert leesett az a hülye. Itt lesznek. Meg csak itt spamnalt a semmiből. Jó lenne, ha nem mennének ennyire mindig közel a izéhez. Még egy van valahol itt, ugye? Ja, még a nagy darab.
I messed up.
Windblade!
Meg is van.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong Ballista working, but where's our Coca Goat?
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Jó, megint mehetünk vissza a városba. Na. Hát ez mi volt? Nem tudom mi volt ez, játék csinálta.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Ja, ide jövünk. Mi? Múltkor nem itt volt fent, vagy igen? Gondolom itt volt végül is.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So, I'm
Ah,
sorry. I have a... here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and...
Excuse me, everyone. Did she...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson
Ask
today,
each
then.
other.
Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko
Tehetek
who
az ilyen
wears medicinal
növénytípusú, vagy nem
ingredients
tudom.
around
De ez
his
is
neck.
játszható karakter?
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton
Hogy
than
mi?
Chi-Chi.
White Snake? Ez mióta White? Már bocsánat.
The snake is speaking!
Inkább ez a White, amilyen a Paimon, de ő is inkább olyan szürkés.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Cheesing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in an...
Ó, már
Crazy
megint.
number. We'd never be able to make that much more.
This is correct.
Valahonnan szerzünk.
Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
Megint megyünk vissza Child, az pénzért.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but...
Na így már
so much
fehérnek néz ki
fuss over
valamennyire az a
coconut
kígyó.
Coconut milk. Baiju.
Jó, az annyira
Yes, of
idegesít
course,
engem az a
Chi-Chi.
kiki gyerekek,
Anything
hogy
you
csak ne.
want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000.
Hogyne, nagyon kedves vagy, 10 morát enged.
Zero difference.
2,000,009... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Jó, követik
Well,
őket.
well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Szóval kihallgat a köcsög. Meg is kaptuk azt a szart. 2.900.000 ma ráér. Vagy micsodáért. Jó van, hát akkor megkaptuk. Hova megyünk? Jó, oda megyünk föl. Most put the everlasting. Ja, jó, most ezt is oda kell rakni a többi cucchoz, amiket már összegyűjtögettünk. Remélem most már ennek a chapter, vagy act 2-nek vége lesz már, mert kurva hosszú gyerekek amúgy. Ahogy elnézem. Már mióta dumálunk a izék, meg gyűjtögetünk, hogy csak na. Ez még alig történt valami. Lényegében csak gyűjtögetés történt. Jó, ezeket most nem lehet összeszedni. Még összeszedtem tegnap. Az igaz. Na, tegyük oda akkor ezeket is most már. Igen, egy óra beszélgetés.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our odd? Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travel... To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Jó, most menjünk kajálni, meghív minket egy kajára, vagy mit mond? Megint kaptam egy achievementet. So... Wait until, igen. 6 órától 23 kell, akkor beállítjuk az órát. Mit mondod, 6 óra? Mindegy, így jó lesz. Ez így 8 óra lesz, de nem baj, akkor jó az is. Oké. És most kell... hova menni? Oda le.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner... I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Van itt egy ilyen sztori
Besides
mesélő
fine
emberke.
wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor,
Ezt kicsoda.
stretching out far and wide.
Ki az ott fent? Na, végre most mutatja így is.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper.
Na, ez már
and
valami
yet
jó, ezeket jobban szeretem,
they
mint a sok
guide Lady
dumálást.
Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yua High Pavilion,
Az
and I
igen,
have come specifically to
ezt
meet
én is
you.
láttam. Ez amúgy nem játszható karakter összem, de bár lehet meg fogják csinálni, nem tudom. Valószínű megcsinálják szerintem ezt is már játszható karakternek. Akik így meg vannak csinálva általában. Gondolom majd a kövi frissítésben.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Chising. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
Megyünk föl az égbe a
An official
palotájába.
invitation?
Lady
Meghívott
Ningguang
minket a
said this.
Ningguang.
Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Jó, hát akkor megyünk, azt meg talizunk. Na, vége az Act 2-nek.
The emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Chising. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed.
Na fagyjál meg, légy szíves. Jó.
You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Jó. Akkor majd utána találkozunk vele. Act 3, New Star Approach, Adventure. What the fuck? Aha.
What about the pickpockets?
Fassa. Jó van, srácok, akkor... kaptam egy izét, de jó. Egy ilyen, hogy hívják ott. Ezzel lehet fejleszteni, gondolom a Ningguangot, vagy valaki mást. Mindjárt megnézem. Kit lehet vele fejleszteni. Hát őt, hát. Vagy nem. Profil.
The tea house has no more room.
Az artefaktok csak. Mit lehet ezzel fejleszteni? Srácok, álljunk. Hol van az a szar, amit ott? Ezt használjuk. Nem tudom hova lett, az előbb itt mutatta pedig, hogy megkaptam. De itt ilyen nincsen úgyse. Hát én nem tudom, hogy hova lett, de itt volt előbb még. Jó, mindegy, akkor nézzük. Hey, igen, ez 35-ös adventure rank kellene. Az igen, ami nekünk nincs meg. Szóval, srácok. Ja, innen folytatjuk kövi részbe. Hát próbálok fejlődni minél hamarabb. Remélhetőleg gyorsan meg lesz, de most vagyok azt hiszem így, hogy is vagyunk. 30-as szint. Hát azért kell bőven. Na mindegy, akkor innen folyt tali a kövi részbe. Addig is szevasztok.
Rampage mode activated.